Hello little learners, welcome to our class 5 computer lesson. Today we will learn about a very important topic, memory and storage in a computer. We all use computers to store different types of information, right? For example, we save files, pictures, videos, games and documents on a computer. But have you ever wondered, where does the computer store all this information? The answer is, a computer uses memory and storage devices to store data. Let us first understand what memory is. The memory is the part of the computer that is used to store data and instructions. It helps the computer to remember things and perform tasks quickly. For example, when you open a game or a file, the computer uses memory to run it smoothly. Without memory, a computer cannot work properly. Now let us learn about the types of memory. There are two main types of memory, primary memory and secondary memory. Let us first learn about primary memory. Primary memory is also called main memory of the computer. It is used to store data that the computer is currently working on. This means when you open an app or file, the data is stored in primary memory for quick use. Primary memory is fast, but it usually stores data for a short time. There are two types of primary memory, RAM and ROM. Let us understand RAM first. RAM stands for Random Access Memory. RAM is a temporary memory. It stores data only when the computer is on. For example, when you are playing a game or typing a document, the data is stored in RAM. But when you turn off the computer, all the data is lost. That is why RAM is called volatile memory. Let's understand this with a simple example. Imagine you are writing on a whiteboard. When you erase the board, everything disappears. Just like that, when power is off, RAM loses all data. Now let us learn about ROM. ROM stands for read-only memory. ROM is a permanent memory. The data stored in ROM is not lost when the computer is turned off. It stores important instructions that help the computer start. For example, when you turn on your computer, ROM helps it to start properly. Let's understand it with the example. Think of ROM like a book with fixed instructions. You can read it, but you cannot easily change it. That is why it is called read-only memory. Now let us move to the next type, which is secondary memory. Secondary memory is used to store data permanently. It can store large amount of data for a long time. Even if the computer is turned off, the data is not lost. That is why secondary memory is called storage devices. Let us look at some common storage devices. The first one is hard disk. A hard disk is used to store a large amount of data inside the computer. It stores your files, softwares, and operating systems. The second device is a pen drive. A pen drive is a small and portable device. You can carry it easily and use it to transfer data from one computer to another. The third device is CD or DVD. These are storage devices used to store music, videos, and files. Although they are used less today, they are still important to learn. Now let us understand the difference between memory and storage. Memory is used to store data temporarily while the computer is working. Storage is used to store data permanently for future use. In simple words, memory means temporary storage and storage devices means permanent storage. Did you know a computer can store thousands of files using storage devices like hard disk? Now let's test your understanding. which memory loses data when the computer is turned off? Think carefully. The correct answer is RAM. Now let's quickly recap what we learned today. We learned what memory is and why it is important. We also learned about primary memory and secondary memory. In primary memory, we studied RAM and ROM. We also learned about storage devices like hard disk, pen drive, CD and DVD. Understanding memory and storage help us understand how computer works. Great job, learners! You did a wonderful job today learning about memory and storage. If you enjoy this lesson and learn something new, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more fun learning videos. See you in the next lesson. Keep learning.